Hello. Well, it's the hey. I said yesterday on a Facebook Live with my friend Sabrina how you say thank you. I like to say hey. So that's what we do. And of course, we're going to have to keep this pretty brief because I just realized I've got 10% on my charger left on my phone. So anyways, it's just a really a blissful reminder, a divine blissful reminder. Obviously, if you're, oh my God, we didn't even get Instagram happening. See, this is what's happening today. Normally I've got Instagram and Facebook on the Boss Queen morning show. Technically, it's not even morning right now. Mind you, I'm pretty sure it is morning somewhere in the world. And of course, yes, in case you haven't figured it out, you are tuning into the Boss Queen morning show, your soul abundance channel. And today is the perfect reminder that I really just take everything that's going on in my life and share it with you. It's just what I do. And sometimes that's really easy, and sometimes really naturally, sometimes it's really automatically, sometimes it's one of all, a little bit of everything. Sometimes it's also a bit daring and a bit confronting, and that's why exactly we need to do it. And I had a beautiful training with my beautiful people, all the men and women in the Money, Mindset and Manifestation Makeover, which is a free 21-day challenge. And I was sharing them how I've had all the feels today. Hey, darling. So why not share them with you too? So give yourself, the gift to feel all of the feels, okay? And apparently I just spoke to a girlfriend and she's like, oh my God, I've been so emotional today. And I was like, well, see, it's one of these days where the cosmic is throwing lots of emotional stuff into the air, and it's okay. And I guess especially yesterday after I spoke about how the feeling is the most important thing of anything. I'm such a big, believer in manifestation energy, money, mindset, all that sort of stuff. And of course, backed up with the right strategy in terms of, yes, you still got to take action. I mean, this is me taking action, right? But I'm such a big fan. And, if you followed me for a while, or if you haven't, you may know I always say that success begins within, right? It's always from the inside out. It's always about energy. It is always about really tapping into this feeling of I'm worthy, I deserve this. Of course, success is my birthright. Connecting yourself, and then yes, make sure that your mindset is obviously aligned, and then taking action from that energy, okay? And I think it's such an incredibly powerful conversation because we can get caught up in the doing. And so today I really felt like not doing at all. I felt all the feels and none of the feelings wanted me to do anything. So if you can resonate, give me some love, and I guess that you could be the most successful person, the most badass person, the most enlightened person, whatever label you want to give it. At the end of the day, you're still a human being, okay? And no matter where you are on your journey, on this journey of the self-discovery, of unbecoming, of really stepping into all that you were meant to be. And if you're in business, obviously monetizing that, because I believe that you can make, a fuck ton of money from your passion. And if you know that you can, why wouldn't you? But amongst all of that, I guess, like I said, you can have your shit together and you can be so far on that journey and already so successful and helping already so many people. You're still a human, and you're going to have moments where you're going to be like, don't really know how to get all these emotions in check. And today was one of these mornings and moments. There were many moments. And it was a very interesting morning. I even had a bath at lunchtime. I was like, I just need to get it all out of my system. I had a beautiful people reach out, good conversations. Had one person in particular give me some beautiful words of wisdom. I'm like, wow. When you sometimes go, how is it that people get sent to you for all the right reasons, and you sometimes don't know. And I guess, as I said in the money challenge today, that the how is never up to you anyway. You know, how things just are there, or things happen, people happen. You know, it's not up to you to figure out the how. What it is important is that you take care of this, your heart and your soul and your feels. And again, like I said, you can be such a hard worker. You know, I strive myself to be a hard worker and, you know, throw everything at it and be like a good old hustler. And even though I'm, you know, still hustling, but it's a different way of doing. And, you know, like I said, give yourself permission to feel all the feels. This morning was definitely a moment where I was like, what's going on here? I didn't want to get out. I was like, oh, I'm so tired. It's been a big week. And I was like, oh my God, I'm feeling so uncertain and I'm feeling like so confused. And I was like, what's going on? And then I did a beautiful meditation and I was like, oh my God, I felt like I got touched by an angel, and then I was crying, and then my heart just cracked open, and I was like, oh my God. And then I did some journaling, and I was like, what's going on? And then I picked my other cards, and I was like, oh, okay. And the cool thing is, one of my cards today was, it's a very interesting card, because I've been talking about June, saying, I'm like, you know, I don't know where it came from, but I said, oh, June is going to be bedazzling, like it's blazing. Sorry, it's going to be blazing. Like this month it's going to be blazing. Like May has all been really about, kind of felt like being pulled back, you know, that arrow that needs to pull you back so that you can accelerate forward. And so I said, like, to a few people that, oh my God, this month is going to be absolutely blazing. And so I picked this card today, and it says, I kid you not, right? I actually posted it on my in my story. I'm going to read it to you really quickly. Let me find this for you. I'm not going to keep you too long. I just found it was really incredible. So here's the thing. It says, oh, hang on. And if not, then I come to remind you, you are a blazing angel. You are filled with holy fire, and you shall prevail. Oh, the joy of you, oh, the expanse of you. You fill my own heart with the magnificent essence. I see and know the great beloved in you. And I was like, okay. So anyway, long story cut short, all the feels. It's so important. And I believe that all the feels are your soul's way of trying to communicate with you. Okay? Because I know, and I'm not saying that there are not times where you kind of get over yourself and do the work. You know, part of me is like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this video, because, you know, and I was like, no, actually, I feel like my soul's like, no, do this. You know, get out there, because, you know, you never know, it might be that one person that is going to hear this and feel, oh, you know, like, oh my God, thank God. Like, I've been feeling all the feels. Like I said, my girlfriend was like, oh, so emotional. And I was like, okay, cool. I love that. You know, if it's a one person that gets something from it, that's it. So I'm definitely saying, you know, there's going to be days where you're going to have to kind of get over yourself. But overall, understand that your feelings are the most important essence of everything. Because your emotions, your feels, your emotions is the energy that you sent out to the universe. And so if you're trying to force something, it's not going to really work. It's not going to work. You don't force yourself. Go within. Give yourself the gift of tuning into your feelings, because there's a gift inside of them. And, you know, if your soul says, take a bath, then you do that. If your soul says, switch off completely, and I did that yesterday afternoon. I went to the beach, and then I got home, and I was like, I have legit, probably the biggest projects to date on the way, and technically there were so many things I should be doing, and my soul was nope, because you're doing too much. And then my old default program then comes in thinking, that's right, gotta hustle, because if you don't do, you're not gonna go where you want to go. And if you want to earn lots of money, you gotta do lots of fucking work. And I'm like, no, not listening to that story anymore. That's my old identity. My new identity surrenders and trusts, and that I co-create in harmony with the universe. And in fact, that it's so important and essential to switch off, get a moment to rejuvenate and recharge and recalibrate, and do whatever you feel like doing, whether it's eating ice cream and watching Netflix, whether it's like spending hours doing your cards, whether it's going to the beach, whether it's napping in the middle of the day. Oh, I love these. Whether it's having a bath, you know, calling up a girlfriend, whether it's, you know, going and looking at some places that you want to travel to, whatever it feels, you know, what fills your cup up again, right? What fills up your cup again. And it's so important. So yesterday afternoon, I was like, no social media, no. I know my projects, honestly, can wait. Because I'm pretty sure it's all going to work out perfectly anyway. It's just, you just have to trust. And it's a massive leap of faith, a massive leap of trust. And so this morning, again, like all the feels, but apparently I'm not the only one. And so I feel really good now. I feel so like, I'm back in my flow. I'm back in my jam. And so I could probably like go on and do all this work now. And might and I might not. I'm just going to let my soul decide what I want to do. I definitely know I'm going to go and catch up with a girlfriend. And I'm cooking dinner for this other friend who also feels very emotional. So I'm going to cook some dinner for her. And in terms of work, remember, you know, it's all good. You know, it's so important that you play and not just work, okay? Just because I want to remind you again, in case you don't need another reminder. Here, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Make sure that you play, okay? Carly, my legs told me not to go to the gym this morning. My eyes told me I was tired, but I felt the determination and my mind told me to go, and so I went. Yay! See, that's what I mean. Sometimes you need to tune in and go, okay, it's like mind over matter. And you will know, sometimes you know, it's like, you know, your soul will nudge you to go, I know you're tired, but get up. You know, you got to do what you got to do, you know, but it's like I say, it's a beautiful art, beautiful kind of journey in itself to discover when is it resistance, when is it a point of, okay, I need to get out of my comfort zone and get over myself, and when is it to go, okay, my soul's calling out, stop. And that's really it from my end. I hope that, you know, take that as a reminder and permission to feel all the feels. And I don't feel, maybe it's just because that's the journey I'm going through. But I know that perhaps we're not allowing ourselves to feel all the feels, because we're always, you know, the badass, the strong woman who is, you know, resilient and persistent and determined, and she is unstoppable and unbreakable. And that's all cool. I'm all for it. But I think that sometimes it's so important to tune into the other side. Okay? So that is my permission to you. Have an amazing rest of the afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you are in the world, and whatever time you shall watch this replay. Give yourself permission to feel all the feels. And yeah, I guess permission to be, do, and have it all granted. And of course, it's not too late at this stage to join our 21-day free challenge. It's the money, mindset, and manifestation makeover, especially this Sunday, because I'm going to do a really meditation acceleration activity. So, hey, if you want to jazz up your money game, if you want to have a sexy, juicy relationship to money, because, oh my God, so #orgasmic, and so divine, then definitely come and join us. I think we're 205 people or something. I said probably we could get 222 people. I kind of was happy with the 100, 111, and we smashed that. So I thought, okay, 222 by Sunday. Maybe you're one of these people. So feel free to join me, #money into the comment section. And of course, thank you for letting me be myself and letting me share my journey with you. Thank you for the beautiful words, Kylie, and everyone else. And have an amazing rest of the day.